Hello everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the desktop notifier using Python. So to display the notifications, we are going to use this player module. So in this video, as an example, in the form of notifications, I want to display the COVID-19 stats of India in a particular day. So here this date time and requests modules are used additionally just to show the information of the notification. And I am reminding you again that this player module is just enough in order to display the notification. And there would be some other modules that are used to display these notifications, but in this video I'm going to use this player module in order to display the notifications. So from player, just one class is enough to display the notifications. So from player I'm going to import that class, that is notification, and then to get the date and time I'm going to import this date time module, and also I'm going to import this request module to get the information of COVID-19 stats from the internet. So here we have these the required modules imported, and now we have to create the data for the message in the notification. So for this I am going to create a variable data, and initially that is being none, and then here I am going to try to get the data from the internet, that is as data is equals to requests dot get of the URL should be provided here. So this is the website that I'm going to get the information about the COVID-19 stats, and here is the link of this website, and if you want that I will drop that in the description below. And here is the link, and if I get this data it is okay. If there is no internet connection, then I have to accept that error. Accepting that error, and here to remind the user that there is no internet connection, I am going to print this statement: please check the internet connection. And then here the data is none. So here we have two cases, whether we are having the data to be none or we are having some data. So if we have this data to be none, that means that is not equals to none, then we have to show that in the notification. So here if the data is none, it is okay. Now we have to make the data ready to be used in the message. So for that we are going to use this method, that is data equals to data dot json of, and here you can observe this all these parameters that I'm going to show in the message are in under the dictionary or the object of success. So here I'm going to use the same word success. So from this statement we are making the data to ready to be applied in the message of the notification. So after making the data ready, now we are going to create the notification. To create the notification, just call the class and then the method in that is notify. So calling that notification dot notify, and then here in this we have these arguments, they are title. So here title is the heading of our notification, and in this case it is going to be India COVID-19 stat on some date. So here I'm going to use this format and just display the date of today, date time dot date dot today. So here we are displaying the date of today, and then we are having the message. This is just the body of the notification. So here in this we have so many parameters for this data, but as an example just I'm going to use these 4 parameters. So they are total cases, and then today cases, and then total dates, and then today dates. I think all these are correct as here. Yeah, all they are correct. So here we have these. Now I'm going to use this dot format in order to get the exact values of those. So here in this the total cases, so initially the total cases, to give that total cases value, I have to use this data of cases, I think. So here we have to enter this name, so data of cases, and they are case sensitive, we have to remember that. And then data of today dates, sorry, today cases, and then data of dates. I think that is correct, but here that is the capital C. So today cases, and then today dates, and then data of today dates. And the mistake that I have been doing repeatedly is I am forgetting these inverted commas here. So here this data is acting like the object, and we are calling the key value page. So here these are the keys, and we have to put these inverted commas in order to get the value of those keys. And then in this notification we also have one more method that is important, that is timeout. It is for how much time the notification should be displayed, and this is in seconds. So here I'm entering 10, so the notification should be displayed for 10 seconds. Actually here I have added the forward slash, but the backward slash should be here. So I think that it is better to remove these commas as I have added those line breaks. So now I think that all is well now, and then I'm going to run my code. Yeah, here is the notification that is perfect as we have expected. So here it is the title, India COVID-19 stats, and then we have this message. So let me increase this timeout to see that for more time. Yeah, here is the title that we have, and here are the parameters of the COVID-19 stats, or the message of our notification. So this is how we can display the message here. Now let us try in offline mode. That means it is okay if we have this online. So let me turn off my Wi-Fi, and then let me run it now. So here I'm offline now. Yeah, here it is giving that please check the internet connection, so that is working well. And I hope that this video makes sense and you have liked this video. And if you like this video, just hit the like button and the subscribe button for more videos. Thank you.